What is the future of housing for our kids and for ourselves? Given how hard the government's trying to solve this problem of inflation, cost of living and cost of housing, Jump Bunny thought he would come up with some options to help us think through this problem. The first option is the humble tent. Tents are awesome. The tent you can see in front of you, I actually own. It's a South African heavy canvas sprung steel pole tent. It's designed to be left up permanently. Tough as. Won't rot. Got to waterproof it. I've camped in it many times. Enough room for at least 5 people, but comfortably sleeps 3. I've got quite a few tents and this is the best one, I must say. It's even got a little awning, you park your chair there and just admire the view. Obviously you need some land to plonk it on. There's the problem, not to worry. The second option is the humble swag. This swag you can see in front of you here, I also own this. It's a Southern Cross canvas swag made in Australia. Not cheap, tough as, will last forever. A swag is, in its most basic form, 2 bits of material sewn together and you climb inside of it. That swag I've got is more of a tent swag kind of thing. It's got some poles, but you know, it's somewhere to lay your head. You know, you have to brush your teeth in the creek, but you know, that's perfectly fine. Swags go on top of your 4B or traditionally on the back of your horse. So maybe the future of housing for our kids is a swag and a horse. When you finish high school, you are issued with a government swag and a government horse, and you bugger off and go west, young person. The third option you can see in front of you is a cave. Now, caves are the traditional option of choice of cave dwellers. Cave men, cave women, cave people. In fact, the word troglodyte, don't ask me how I know this, means cave dweller. So the future of housing for your children could be to be a troglodyte. There aren't that many caves in Australia, so there's going to be a lot of competition, and those Stone Age principles and Stone Age kind of urges will come back. Remember the Flintstones? It'll kind of look like that. The fourth option that you can see in front of you is the, as they call them in Australia, the humpy or the lean-to. A collection of sticks and branches, and you might see it on these survival shows or alone, in fact. And I know a bloke, he said his grandmother, actually 100 years ago, lived beside a river in a humpy and brought up a family. So it is possible. The fifth option is a camper trailer or a caravan if you can afford it. The one in front of you is from Drifter, Luke at Drifter, really awesome guy. And he used to make them, but a very competitive market, so you should be able to get one for a good price. I think that one there, you can look on the Trading Post or on Fleabay or Facebook Marketplace. Camper trailer requires a vehicle, and if you're issued with your government horse, you'd be flat out towing that, so you're better off sticking with a swag. The last option that you can see in front of you is in the Pilbara. It is a house for sale. Was for sale a month or so ago. It's a former meth lab, and it's $120,000 in the middle of a desert in the Pilbara. Go west, young person. So if you can stump up, get on your horse with your government issued swag, go rounding up some stock, save up 120 grand, maybe you could live in the Pilbara in a meth lab. There's always an option.